Is my voice clearly audible to you all? Yeah. Is it clear? My video is visible. I'm clear to you all. Everything is fine. Shall I start? My voice clearly audible to you all. Okay, so let's start. So, yeah. So, okay. For today, I unmute all of you. You can directly ask questions by audio. Okay, if you have any doubt. Okay. So today, what we are going to do actually, just let's record the session. Okay, it's recorded now. Welcome to the class. So today is 26th of March. Now you have only 9 days for JEE mains. Okay. So what we'll do now, we'll discuss the previous year questions on quadratic equation, not on complex number. It's wrongly written here. We'll discuss only upon the quadratic equations because JEE mains loves quadratic equations, right? JEE mains loves to ask questions on quadratic equation. Okay, so we'll cover this part. Okay. YouTube guys, hello everyone, hello. You can ask questions in the chat box also. Okay, so let's start. Siva, Lanso, Vasum, everyone, hello, 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 everyone. Just make the class interactive, huh? Just make the class interactive. I have unmuted all of you. You can ask directly. Okay. Chalo. So let's start with some revision of all the concept of quadratic equations. So first we'll go through the roots, how we can find or how we can solve the quadratic equations. There are 3 methods. Okay. One is factorization method. Second one is, what is that? Perfect square method, sir. Completing the square method, complete square method. Third one is direct method, or you can say Baba method, Sridhar Acharya method. Okay, so discriminant method is called Sridhar Acharya method. So there are 3 methods to solve the quadratic equations. Okay, one is factorize. All of you know how to factorize. Second one is completing the square. All of you know how to make the perfect square. Third one is direct method, that is Sridhar Acharya method. This is the method. Is that clear to everyone? Now, theory of equation says sum of roots, product of roots. Okay, sum of roots is if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Then sum of roots is minus b by a, and product of roots is c by a. Acha, here something is missing. Can you say what is the difference of roots? If alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, then how we can find the difference of roots? Anyone can say? Anyone can say? How? So that is actually mod of alpha minus beta, which is equal to under root of d upon 2a. Under root of d upon 2a, that is difference of roots. Everyone clear about it? Everyone? Tell me. All of you know, na? This is actually my difference. To find the difference of roots, we need to remember the formula is under root of discriminant upon 2a. Under root of discriminant upon 2a. This is my difference of roots. Okay, and we'll go through the Newton's method later. Okay, so this is a very important method because in the last 3 years, in each paper, one question is coming from the Newton's method. Okay, or we can say that is the Newton's theorem. Okay, we'll go through that in deep. Okay, and theory of equation, if the equation, the root of the equation is higher, right? All of you know about the quadratic equation, how to find the sum and product of roots. If you have a cubic equation of degree 4, then you can use the theory of equations, that is the sum of roots, then the sum of product of roots, then the product of roots. These are the formula, all of you know. Okay, chalo, ठीक है. So mostly now we'll see nature of roots. All of you know what is the nature of roots. Okay, the nature of roots is, if you have the quadratic equations, actually the roots are depending upon the nature of roots are depending upon the discriminant of the quadratic equations, right? So what is discriminant? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So there are two cases arising. One is when discriminant becomes 0. Another one is discriminant is not equal to 0. Okay. So when discriminant is equal to 0, we are getting what we are getting? Alpha is equal to beta is equal to minus b upon 2, right? Is that or not? Suppose you can say discriminant is equal to 0. That means you are getting the repeated roots, right? If you are getting the repeated roots, right? So that means discriminant is greater than 0, that is equal to 0. B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So if discriminant becomes 0, then root will be minus b plus or minus discriminant is 0 upon 2a. That is minus b upon 2a, right? The roots are you are getting, that is minus b upon 2a. Both the roots will be minus b upon 2a. And remember, the quadratic expression can be expressed as a perfect square of linear factors. When you are getting, all of you know, when you are getting some the discriminant is equal to 0, then the roots will be minus b by 2a, and the roots will be repeated or equal, you can say, and you will get if the repeated. Suppose you have the roots are suppose alpha, okay, then the quadratic equation can be expressed as x minus alpha square. Yes, and x minus alpha square. That is the perfect square of a linear factor. Linear factor. What is linear factor here? X minus alpha. Similarly, when discriminant is not equal to 0, there are two cases also arising. One is either discriminant is greater than 0 or discriminant is less than 0. When discriminant is greater than 0, there are also two cases arising. Okay. How? Discriminant, if discriminant is greater than 0, so suppose discriminant is greater than 0. What I'm saying, the discriminant is a square of rational numbers. Roots are rational. Okay. Discriminant is greater than 0. Suppose we are getting two roots, 24, 25. Okay. So you can see here, if discriminant is greater than 0, if you are getting two roots, that is 24 and 25. Right. So you can see here, one is 25. So that is a perfect square. That is square of 5. So D is a perfect square. If D you are getting 24 is equal to 24, 25, then you can see 25 is a perfect square. So D is a perfect square of rational numbers. Okay. When A is equal to 1 and B, C belongs to the set of integer and D is a square of an integer, roots are integer. When you will get the integral roots, now when A is equal to 1, remember all the conditions when you are getting the integral roots. Now when A is equal to 1 and BC belongs to be the set of integers, okay, and D must be greater than 0, right? And when D is less than 0, you are getting the imaginary roots and it will be coming with pairs. If one root is P plus IQ, then other root will be P minus IQ. Okay, suppose when D is equal to 0, you are getting a perfect square. Discriminant you are getting as a perfect square, then the roots will be rational. If you are not getting a perfect square, like here you are getting another roots 24, then 24 will be, when you are getting discriminant as not a perfect square and D is greater than 0, then you will get the irrational roots, and irrational roots are also occurs with pairs. If one root is 2 plus root 3, then another root will be 2 minus root 3. So thoda bore ho jaoge tum. Have patience, will go through all the questions, right? So just wait for that. Okay. Nature of roots, all of these things, just this is all about you. And this is the graph when A is greater than 0. Okay, this is my vertex, minus B upon 2A minus G upon 4A. And when A is less than 0, the graph will be opening upwards, downwards. And when A is greater than 0, our graph of the continuation will be opening upwards. Actually, remember the most of the questions, okay, most of the questions are asked about on the concept of, remember, maximum 80% of questions in last 3 years asked on the concept of relationship between roots and its coefficients. Okay, these concepts, 80 questions asked in last 3 years in each paper. If you calculate, 80 questions are asked on this concept only, relations between roots and its coefficient, right? Okay. So we'll focus on this concept basically, or we'll focus on this concept deeply. Okay. So roots, relationship between roots and its coefficients. That is simple, very thing. That is sum of roots is minus b upon a. Product of roots is c upon a, and difference of roots is minus under root of d upon mod a. Sorry, under root of d upon mod a. That is not 2a. I wrongly said that. That is not 2a. That is under root of d upon a mod a. Huh? Okay, this is my difference of roots. You can see here. Okay, you can observe also if these are my roots, na. If these are my two roots, if we'll subtract one from other, you'll get under root of d upon mod a. Okay, so this is all about my relationship between roots and its coefficient. So when common roots, when we are talking about the common roots, so if you have two quadratic equations and both the roots are common to each quadratic equation, then the condition will be satisfying. That is, the ratio of the coefficient of respective variable are same, or we can say a1 upon a2. If you have two quadratic equations, this is 1, this is 2, then if the both roots are common, then we can say a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. And if one root is common, this is my condition. No need to remember this condition. Okay, actually only 1 or 2 questions asked in the last 3 years upon this common roots. Okay, so let's start now. Quadratic equation, range of quadratic equations, all of you know. When a is greater than 0, then the minimum value of the quadratic equations will be minus d upon 4a, and the maximum value will be infinity, right? When a is greater than 0, and when a is less than 0, the maximum value of the parabola, or the maximum value of the quadratic equation will be minus d upon 4a to infinity. Maximum value. Okay, these are chalo, ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Location of roots, all of you know these things. Location should, it depends upon the conditions. We'll solve some questions. Actually location of roots में हम लोग क्या पढ़ेंगे ना. Suppose in a question it is asking the roots are lying between two constants. One roots is lying between two constants. Okay, and each of the roots lying between two constants, then what are the conditions, how we can solve the questions? That is my location of roots, and all the things are on your screen. Okay, so if you are going through, if you don't know about, or if you're not comfortable, or if you're not clear about all the theories, you can go through any textbook or any standard books and go there and study. Or I can say just go through the YouTube, you will get a lot of one-shot video. There you will get all the theories on quadratic equations. Actually 80 questions are asked in last 3 years in quadratic equations. So remember, please, all of I request you, focus on these topics. You must solve one questions of quadratic equations in JEE means. Sometimes 2 questions also come. Remember, okay? And the main topic is on which concept questions are asking. So actually the concept is relations between the roots and the coefficients. So let's start with our question. The first question is on your screen. Try to solve it. Solve the quadratic equation, that is x square minus 10 into mod x minus 2. How can you solve it? Guys, how can you solve it? What are the roots of this quadratic equation? Anyone can say? All of you know na, one concept I'm saying, that is this. Okay, x square is equal to also mod x square. Remember, these things are same. Okay, so can you solve this question? Anyone can solve these questions and answer in the chat box? Yes, Sushant, Siva. I have already unmuted all of you, and we'll discuss only the previous questions. Okay, how can you solve it? How to find the roots of this quadratic equation? How can we solve it? Anyone? So just let, I am taking mod x is equal to t, right? Mod x is equal to, remember, to solve such type of equation, when you are having modulus in the quadratic equations, you need to write in this way, and this quadratic equation becomes t minus 10t minus 2 is equal to 0. Now you can solve it easily. Direct use the Sridhar formula. Sridhar formula, that is T is equal to minus B of minus 10. That is 10. 10 plus or minus on root of B square. 100 minus 4 into 1 into minus 2. That is 8 upon 2. So that is 10 plus or minus on root of 108 upon 2. Okay. So these are the roots you are getting. 108. If you will find the square root of 108, it will be 9 into 4, 36. 36 into 3. Yeah. Okay. So this will be 10 into, sorry, 10 plus or minus 6 root 3 upon 2. So these are roots. You are getting 5 plus or minus 3 root 2. 2 root 3 or 3 root 2? 3 root 3. Yes. So roots are 5 plus or minus 3 root 3. Now, these are the values of t, but you need to find the mod x also. So mod x is equal to 5 plus or minus 3 root 3. 5 plus or minus 3 root 3. Okay. So are both the equations are solution of this equation? Both the roots are solution of this equations? Let's check. Here you can do the mistake. Okay. So if you check it, so remember mod x is positive. Yes or no? So 5 minus, if I check 5 minus 3 into, on root of 3 is 1.7, right? On root of 3 is 1.7. So if I multiply 1.7, it will give you 5.1. So 5 minus 5.1. That is negative. So mod x can't be negative. Mod x can't be negative. So this is not a root. So 5 minus 3 root 3 is not a root. So only solution of this quadratic equation is 5 plus 3 root 3. Because it is positive. 5 plus 3 root 3 is the only solution of the quadratic equation. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Tell me, is it clear to everyone? Now write in the chat box, everyone. YouTube guys also, you can write in the chat box. Everyone, please. Oh, yes, Susan, Siva. Is it clear? Yes. Clear, guys? Good. Very good. Chalo, let's move to the next question. Okay, let's move to the next question. Now, it's this question asked in 2016 JEE main. Okay, the product of roots of this equation. Wow, the product of roots of this equation. Similar type of questions. Can you solve it, guys? Similar type of questions. How many of you solve it? Actually, in this type of question, students made a lot of mistakes. Okay, so you can see, anyone can answer this question. Anyone can answer this question. It is asked in 2016 JEE. Dekho, all the questions are very basic questions. Just to find the roots. But you should think deeply. Then you can answer the questions correctly. Okay, so let's solve this question. So what it is saying? It is saying that 9x square minus 18 mod x plus 5 is equal to 0. So similarly, I am taking mod x is equal to t. So this equation becomes now 9t square 18t plus 5 is equal to 0. Right? 9t plus 18 half plus 18t plus 5 is equal to 0. So if you factorize it, now try to factorize this. Everyone, can I factorize it? So factorize करने से क्या हो जाएगा? जल्दी से tell me. अरे factorize it. It will be 3t minus 1 into 3t 3t minus 1 into 3t 5 into 1. Okay, minus 5. Okay, is equal to 0. So here I am getting t is equal to 1 by 3 and 5 by 3. T is equal to 1 by 3, 5 by 3 I am getting. Okay, so you need to find the product of roots, right? You need to find the product of roots of this equation. So mod x is equal to 1 by 3. 1 is this, and mod x is equal to 5 by 3. So that is, if I'll open the modulus, then what it will be? It will be x is equal to plus or minus 1 by 3 and x is equal to plus or minus 5 by 3. So here you are getting 4 roots, right? Here you are getting 4 roots. Is it or not? So it is asking to find the product of all the roots of this quadratic equations. Then the product will be, don't think that you will, some students, what they did, they just multiply these two answers, it will be give me 5 by 9. So option B is correct answer. Nah? No, actually option B is not the answer. Okay, so what is the answer? Product will be 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 into minus 1 into 5 by 3 into minus 5 by 3. So this will be 25 upon 81. So answer is option A. Option A is your correct answer. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Now it is clear? Tell me. Yes. Is it clear? You too, guys? Respond in the chat box, everyone. Is it clear or not? Yeah. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Okay. Everyone must respond in the chat box. If it is not clear, if you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay. So let's move to the next thing. Oh, this is a very nice question. Huh? The question is visible. Huh? The equation is written like this. Question is visible. To find the sum of all real values of x satisfying the equation this. Is it visible to all, guys? Siva. So equation is given like that. Yeah, it is visible. Clear. Sure. Equation is given like that. Solution. Solve with me. Before me, you should solve these questions. Okay. So equation is like this. Sum x square minus 5x plus 5 to the power x square plus 4x minus 60 is equal to 1. So how many cases are arising here? Option 3 is correct answer. Very good. How he got it? Chalo, let's see. Let's see. Chalo, ठीक है. Siva, very good, Siva. ठीक है, let's solve it. So there are actually, the method is, now we'll discuss. है ना? So when the right hand side becomes 1 case, first case is case 1. When the base becomes 1 and the exponent becomes 0. Oh, base becomes 1, exponent may be anything. It will be 1. So base becomes 1. That is x square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to 1. This is first case. If it is becomes 1. Second case क्या हो जाएगा? What is the second case? Case 2 is when base becomes 1 and the exponent becomes 0. Base becomes anything and exponent becomes 0. That is x square plus 4x minus 60 is equal to 0. This is my second case. So try to solve these two. If you will factorize it, case 1, it will give you, what is that? It will give you 5 square, that is x minus 1 into x minus x plus 4. This is 4 हो जाएगा ना? चलो चलेगा. So this, it will convert it into x square minus 5x minus plus 4 is equal to 0. Then this becomes x minus 1 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. So if you solve it by using the Webber methods, all of you know what is Webber method. So 1, 4, positive, negative, positive. We need, अरे equal to 0 चाहिए ना हमें. छोड़ो ये सब क्यों करना है भाई? ये सब नहीं करना है. Equal to 0 है हमारे पास. So this will be x gives 1 and 4. Okay. So case 2. Now try case 2. Case 2, if this equal to 0, then this becomes, if we'll factorize it, 10 into 6. Okay. So x minus 10 into x plus 4. 6 na? Sorry. X minus 10 into x plus 6 is equal to 0. What I need actually? plus 6 now. Okay, yeah, this will be plus, this will be minus. Factorize it correctly. Sorry. Okay, so here I am getting x is equal to minus 10 and 6. Okay, so minus 10, 6. Is it satisfying? Is it satisfying? Chalo, theek. So these are two cases I solved. There is another case also. What is that? What is that? Case 3. I am taking case 3. Case 3 is if base becomes minus 1, base becomes minus 1 and exponent becomes even. There is another case also. Base becomes minus 1 and exponent becomes even number. Then what will happen? So I'm trying to make base minus 1. So base is x square minus 5x plus 5. X square minus 5x plus 5 is equal to minus 1. So if I'll solve this equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, then it will be giving you x, that is 6 na, minus 5 into minus 1. No, minus 3. Oh, sorry. So actually we are doing the wrong factorizations always. So this will be x minus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So from here we are getting x is equal to 3 and 2. So first we should check now for x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 2. Base becomes negative or not. This is important. Base becomes negative or not. So check at x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. If you put x is equal to 3, it will be 9 minus 15 plus 5. 9 minus 15 plus 5. That will be minus 1. So minus 3 में ये तो हो रहा है. 3 में हो रहा है क्या? Negative. ये तो नेगेटिव, बेस तो नेगेटिव हो रहा है, बट एक्सपोनेंट इवन हो रहा है क्या? व्हाट इज एक्सपोनेंट गिवन? x square plus 4x minus 60. X square minus 4x plus 60. Put here x is equal to 3 and check whether the exponent becomes even or not. That is 9 minus 12 plus 60. So ये हो जाएगा कितना? पॉजिटिव हो रहा है ना? So this is 9 minus 12 is 3. So 3 हो गया तो this is 57, which is not even. It is not even. So we cannot take 3. So check for 2. If you put 2 here, if you put 2 here, this gives you 2 square, that is 4 minus 8 plus 60. Yes, this gives you minus 4, that is 66. It is even. So only we can take base as 2. Base as 2 we can take it. Okay. So now, so how many values you are getting for x? How many solutions you are getting? Yeah. Can you say, guys, how many solutions you got here? One is x is 1 and 4, minus 10, 6. The sum of all real values. Hai na? X 1, 4, minus 10, 6. So sum is 1, 4, minus 10, 6. 1 plus 4, minus 10, plus 6, plus 2. So this gives you, this will be cancelled 3. So answer is 3. Correct answer is 3. Option 3 is correct answer. Is it clear to all, guys? Just respond in the chat box. Everyone, it is clear. It is clear to everyone, guys. Yes. YouTube guys, you can respond in the chat box. Siva, how many of you present here? Please respond. It's a very nice question also. It is asked in 2018 JEE main, 2018 JEE mains question. So you need to think, don't go through the questions over. मतलब ऊपर से मत जाओ यार, क्योंकि here 3 cases are arising. What students, what they are doing? Just they are taking case 1 and case 2 and solve the questions. They got the answer. Is it clear to all? Clear or not? Respond in the chat box. Yes, Jole, Siva, Lansho. Is it clear? 3 cases. One is when base becomes 1, and when second case is when exponent becomes 0. Then the third case is when base becomes -1 and exponent becomes even. Right? Clear? Chalo, let's move to the next question. Okay. Before this, this is the question. Chalo, before this, we'll go through the Newton's method. Now we'll start the very important and famous method, Newton's theorem. We'll now study. Then after we'll go through all this. Okay. So what it is saying, Newton's theorem? It is always true. Remember the statement only. No need to go through anywhere else. No need to go through the proof. And its proof is also very simple. Okay, but we don't have time. It's a very small proof also. Okay. So what it is saying? If alpha, beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and Sn, because maximum time, last 3 years and advanced maybe, in also JEE advanced, from Newton's theorem or Newton's method, questions were asked. Okay, so understand this concept very clearly. In last 3 years, each and every paper question was coming from this concept. Okay. So if alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and Sn is given as alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n, and this is n. Okay, and for n is greater than 2, right? N is greater than, actually n is basically natural number. Okay, n is greater than 2. So we have this condition is true always. This condition is true always. A into Sn plus b into Sn minus 1 plus c into Sn minus 2 is equal to 0. So don't confuse about Sn minus 1, Sn minus 2. There are only the terms. What is Sn? So here you can see this is A is my coefficient of x square, B is my coefficient of x, and C is my constant present in the quadratic. So what is Sn here, guys? Sn is given as alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. So similarly, if I'll ask you to find S4, it will be alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 4. If I'll ask you to find S11, then it will be alpha to the power 11 plus beta to the power 11. Remember, always this condition is true. Everyone, remember, always this condition is true. Okay, if you need the proof, I will share with the class note also. So S11 is alpha to the power 11 plus beta to the power 11, right? Similarly, if I'll ask you to Sn minus 1, what will be Sn minus 1? So Sn minus 1 will be alpha to the power n minus 1 plus beta to the power n. Okay, so these are Sn minus 1, Sn minus 2. Okay, so let's solve one question. So how it comes actually, this is very easy question. Alpha and beta are the roots. Okay, so if you need the proof, do you need the proof, guys? Do you need the proof, or we'll solve question directly? Remember the statements only. Alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. If the quadratic equation is like this, and Sn is given like that, Sn is equal to alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. Then for n is greater than 2, then this condition always is true. This condition is always true. And here also we can take alpha to the power n plus or minus beta to the power n. For this also, this condition is true. When Sn is alpha to the power n minus beta to the power n, then this condition is also true. Okay, so let's solve one question first. Okay, it's a very, very small question first we'll solve. Okay, if you need the proof now, just I'm doing the proof. Okay, chalo, ठीक है. If you need the proof देखो. So what do we have? The quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, alpha and beta are the roots, right? So alpha will satisfying this equation and beta also will be satisfying this equation. Yes or no? Okay, so this means alpha x square plus beta alpha plus c is equal to 0. Beta x square plus alpha x plus beta x plus c is equal to 0, right? So because these are my roots of these quadratic equations, then this will be satisfying the equations. Okay, so what we have given in the condition, what is the result actually we have? That is A into Sn plus B into Sn minus 1 plus C into Sn minus 2 is equal to 0. Right? So now substitute the values of Sn minus 1 because Sn is given as alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. Then we'll substitute here A into alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n plus B into alpha to the power n minus 1 plus beta to the power n minus 1 plus C into alpha to the power n minus 2 plus beta to the power n minus 2, which is equal to 0. Okay. So I am taking just the right hand side. Let's see it becomes 0 or not. So now what we'll do, just multiply all the terms or open all the brackets. It will be A into alpha to the power n plus B into alpha to the power n minus 1 plus C into alpha to the power n minus 1. This is 1 plus A into beta to the power n plus B into beta to the power n minus 1 plus C into beta to the power n minus 2. Now see, if we'll take common as alpha to the power n minus 1 as common, alpha to the power n minus, this is actually beta to n minus 2, no? N minus, sorry, n minus 1. Sorry, ठीक. This is n minus 2. Okay, so if I'll take alpha to the power n minus smallest root, if I'll take the smallest term from each of these bracket as common. So if I'll take alpha to the power n minus 2 from the first bracket as common, then what you will be having? We'll be having here alpha to the power n minus 1 or what? Alpha to the power, or if we'll take alpha to the power n minus 2 from alpha to the power n, it will be alpha square plus beta, it will be A into alpha square plus B into alpha to the power n minus 1 or what? N minus 2 I am taking common. Then it will be B alpha plus C. Okay. Similarly, plus here also I am taking beta to the power n minus 2 as common. We are having A to the power A into beta to the power square plus B into beta plus C. So now you should check here. This is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. That means this is 0. This is 0. Then the product is, the sum is 0. Now it is proved. And simple. Now it is proved or not? It is proved. Now go through the questions. We'll go through the questions. So how we can solve the questions by using the Newton's theorem. Where it goes? भाई ब्रो ये डिलीट हो गया. चलो. अरे यार. So okay, so it is proved actually the Newton's theorem. It's deleted, sorry. Okay, so remember, this is my coefficient of x square, this is my coefficient of b x, and this is my coefficient of c. So now solve one question here. Very small questions I am giving you first. If alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, then you need to find alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power. Right? Okay. Chalo. Okay. So what is, suppose this is my S4. Okay. So S1, if I am taking, what is the condition? What is the condition? If alpha and beta are the roots of these equations, we know what is the condition, that is A into Sn plus B into Sn minus 1 plus C into Sn minus 2 is equal to 0. Wait for the questions. It is actually very easy. You will observe here. You can realize also the questions are coming from these concepts are very easy. Okay. See, this is my condition where A is equal to, in the given quadratic equations, we have A is 1, B is equal to minus 3, and C is equal to 1. Right? So from where we start to get alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 4. So can we start? Okay, first tell me what is S1? S1 क्या हो जाएगा? For this condition, Sn is equal to alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. So S1 becomes alpha plus beta. So this is by sum of roots, yes or no? Alpha plus beta is sum of roots, that is minus b upon a. So 3 upon a, that is alpha plus beta I am getting 3. So what is S2? S2 is alpha square, alpha to the power 2 plus beta to the power. That is, can I write this alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta ka whole square minus 2 into alpha beta? Yes. So we got already the sum of roots, that is 3 square, that is 9, minus 2 into product of roots. 2 into product of roots is 1 C upon A, that is 1. So 9 minus 2, so 7. So S1 I am getting 3, S2 I am getting 7, right? S1 I am getting 3, S2 I am getting 7. Now we need to find S3. What is S3? S3 is alpha to the power 3 plus beta to the power 3. Okay. So alpha to the power 3 plus beta to the power 3 to find, or S4 is equal to, we need to find alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 3. Okay. These things we need to find. And we have A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 3, C is equal to 1. So to start, to get alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 4, we must have found alpha to the power 3 plus beta to the power 3. S3 we must found. So let's see. So to find S3, we know you have the result S1 and S2. So can we write, when we are starting from Sn, A into Sn plus B into Sn minus 1 plus C into Sn minus 2 is equal to 0. So I am starting from 3 because we know what is S1 and S2. So I am starting from A into S3 plus B into S2 plus C into S1 is equal to 0. So substitute the values of A, B and C. So A is 1. Okay, 1 into S3 plus B is minus 3. So minus 3 into S2 plus C is 1 into S1 is equal to 0. Now all of you know what is S2. You got now. So S3 I am getting 3S2 minus S1. So S2 you got S2 as 7 minus S1 you got 3, right? So S3 becomes 4. Okay, so we got S1 as 3, S2 as 7, S3 as 4. Now we'll find S4. So S4 को कैसे find out करना है? Now start from S4, that is A into S4 plus B into S3 plus C into S2 is equal to 0. Now we have all the values of S3, S2 and A, B, C. So just substitute. A is 1, that is S4, and B is minus 3. Minus 3 into S3 is 4. 3 into 4 plus C is 1 into S2 is 7, that is 7 is equal to 0. So I am getting here S4 is equal to 12, minus 12 plus 7, that is minus 5. So S4 I am getting, that is the answer is minus 5. S3 is 18. Sorry, I did some mistake, guys. 3 into S2. I hope I did some mistake. Na? 1 into S3, 3 into S2. S2 is 7. Na? So S2 is 7, that is 21. Guys, this is 21. So it becomes 18. So S3 becomes 18. So this is 18. So 54 plus minus 54 plus 7. So answer will be minus 54 plus 7, that is 47. Yeah, very good. 47. Answer is 47. Yes, answer is 47. Because S3 we got, here I did the mistake. 3 into 7. S2 is 7. Na? Okay. This is actually S3 is equal to 3 into S2 minus S1. And S3 is equal to, we got 18 here. S2 because S2 is 7. So 3 into 7, that is 21 minus S1, which is 18. Now it is clear, guys. Jaldi batao. Is it clear or not? Now we'll go through the next question also. Chalo jaldi. Quick response. Clear? Yes. Is it clear, Siva? Everyone? Clear hai ki nahi bhai? Okay. If it is clear, are clear hai ki nahi? Yes. Tell me. Okay. Chalo, let's move to the next question. A very easy questions I am asking now. Okay. Yeah. See. So this is a very easy question. Alpha, beta, and gamma are roots of this equation. That is, equation is x cube minus 2x square minus 1 is equal to 0. And Tn is given as alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n plus gamma to the power n. And you need to find T11 minus T8 by T10. So how can you find? It is already given. This is the same. Now we can use the Newton's method only, nothing else. Okay. Chalo. So start. So here we have a cubic equation, right? So A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 2, C is equal to 0, and D is equal to minus 1. Because it is a cubic equation, so we have 4 coefficients, 4 constants here. Okay. So now for these conditions will be Sn. Condition क्या हो जाएगा? What will be the condition? A into Sn plus B into Sn minus 1 plus C into Sn minus 2 plus D into Sn minus 3 is equal to 0. The condition becomes like this. Okay. So to find T11, T8, and T10. So how we can find? So let's start from T11. Okay. So T11, so if we'll start. T11, so if we'll start. So A into T11 minus plus B into T10 plus C into T9 plus D into T8 is equal to 0. And we have all values of A, B, C, and G, D. So just substitute. So this becomes A is 1, T11 plus B. B is minus 2. So minus 2 into T10. C is 0. This becomes 0. Plus D is minus 1. So D is minus 1. So this becomes 8 is equal to 0. Now we need, so how easy questions were asked in JEE means T11 minus T8. If I'll take this to left hand side and if we take this term to the right hand side, it becomes 2T10. Now if we'll divide on both sides 2, if we'll divide 2 on both sides, it will be T11 minus T8 upon 2 is equal to, sorry, T10 is equal to 2. The answer is 2. Yes or no? In this equation, just divide 2 on both sides. You will get the answer is 2. So answer of correct option is 2. Is it clear to all guys? Hai ki nahi? Clear? Everyone? Respond in the chat box. Is it clear or not? Easy or not? How easy questions were asked from these topics? And each year question were asked about it. Okay. Now, this is a question. One thoda difficult type of question here. Try to solve it. Okay. So if the quadratic equation this has real roots, it is saying that the given quadratic equation has real roots. Okay. No problem. If it has real roots, so what we'll do? Then the value of, you need to find the value of cos square alpha plus cos inverse of beta is equal to. Let's solve, no problem. Okay. So the given quadratic equations are real roots. That means D is greater than or equal to 0. Discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. So for D, to find D, so it will be, if you will find D, so B is B square minus 4 is B square, that is 4 minus 4 into 4AC, that is 4 to the power sec square alpha into C, that is beta square minus beta plus 1 by 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Right? So if we'll cancel 4 on both sides, if we'll cancel 4 on both sides, it will be 4 to the power sec square alpha into beta square minus beta plus 1 by 2 is greater than or equal to 1. Yes or no? No, less than or equal to 1. This will be come to the right hand side, minus will becomes plus, and this will be less than or equal to 1. Yes or no? This is less than or equal to 1. Now, if we simplify it, can I write 4 to the power sec square alpha? Can I write this as 1 plus tan square alpha? Yes. And this is beta square plus, sorry, beta square minus beta plus 1 by 2 is less than or equal to 1. No problem. Okay. Now it is simplified to 4 to the power 1 into 4 to the power tan square alpha. So this becomes if I'll take the LCM, 2 beta square plus minus 2 beta plus 1 is less than equal to 1. Okay. So now simplify, just simplify, you will get the answer. So if we'll multiply, that is 4 to the power tan square alpha, 2 will be cancelled out here. So if we'll multiply again 2 with this bracket, then this becomes 4 beta square minus 4 beta plus 2 is less than equal to 1. Guys, this becomes less than equal to 1. Okay. So if this is becomes greater than, can you say tan square alpha is greater than equal to 0 or not? Yes, because it is a perfect square. It is greater than 0. So if it is greater than 0, then can I write this as 4 to the power tan square alpha? This becomes, can I write 2 beta minus 1 whole square plus 1? Yes, I can write, no problem. So see, this is greater than equal to 0. Sorry, this is greater than equal to 1. This is greater than equal to 1. 4 to the power tan square alpha. That is, if tan square becomes 0, if tan square alpha becomes 0, then it is also 1. And if tan square alpha becomes more than 0, then it becomes greater than equal to 1. And this is also a perfect square which is greater than equal to 1 also. So this is greater than 1. This is greater than equal to 1. Now, so when this term 4 to the power tan square alpha becomes 1, when alpha becomes 0. Okay. And this becomes when it becomes 1, when beta becomes 1 by 2. So alpha is equal to 0, beta is equal to 1 by 2. So what we need to find, that is cos square alpha plus cos inverse of beta. Okay. So now cos square alpha plus cos inverse of beta. So this is equal to cos square alpha is cos square of 0 plus cos square cos inverse of 1 by 2. So cos 0 is 1 plus cos inverse of 1 by 2 is 1 by pi by 3. So answer is cos 0 is 1. Answer is 1 plus pi by 3. So this is your answer. Answer is 1 plus pi by 3. So option 2 is correct one. B option is the correct one. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Now tell me. Yes. Clear? Siva, clear? YouTube guys, you can respond in the chat box also. Is it clear? Guys, we have a lot of questions. We'll solve. Clear, na? Yeah, very good. Chalo. So come to the next question. Ye to ho gaya. This is done. This is done. Oh, now solve this one. By your own, try this question. By your own, try this question. It came in 2021 IIT JEE question. Yeah. This is IIT JEE question and it's a very easy question. If you know Newton's method, you can easily solve it. Try to solve it. क्या दिया है? Alpha and beta be the roots of this quadratic equation, that is x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. Right? And alpha is greater than beta and an given us alpha to the power n minus beta to the power n. Just and quickly solve it. Huh? Quickly solve it. And n is greater than equal to 1. So you need to find a10. Already we solve this type of questions once. A10 upon A10 minus 2A8 upon 2A9. What is the value of this? So here in this quadratic equations, yes, did you got the answer? In this given quadratic equations, we have A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 6, C is equal to minus 2, right? Okay. So we need to start from 10. So A into S10 plus B into S9 plus C into S8 is equal to 0. So all the terms we have covered in this. If you are starting from S10, right? So now substitute the value of A, B, and C. So after substituting, we are getting S10 minus 6 into S9 minus 2 into S8. Oh, this is actually I'm writing A. A is actually they're actually A. Huh? They're actually A. चलो ठीक है, A लिख देते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ना. Start from A. So A10 plus B A9 plus C A8 is equal to 0. Yes or no? Okay. So now substitute the coefficient, value of coefficient. So this becomes A10 minus 6A9 minus 2A8 is equal to 0. So in the numerator, we are having A10 minus 2A8. So I'm keeping this A10 minus 2A8 in the left hand side. I'm taking 6A9 to the right hand side. Okay. Now you can see here A10 minus 2A8. Got the answer? Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. A10 minus 2A8 upon क्या चाहिए मुझे? In the denominator we are having 2A9. So if I'll take 2A9, if I'll divide on both sides 2A9, so what we will be having? 3. The answer is 3. है ना easy? The answer, correct answer is 3 beta. Option C is the correct one. Is it easy or not? Yes. Is it easy or not? Shiva, clear? Clear है ना? चलो, shall I move to the next question? Easy question है ना? बहुत ही easy question. 2008, sorry, this question was asked in 2011. IIT JEE question है यार. It is solved within 30 seconds. Yes or no? चलो, let's move. Oh, another question you are having here. Can you solve it? Can you solve it, guys? Bolo. Yeah. Can you solve it? Try it, huh? Try it. Okay, yes, right. I'm just solving because it is time. Okay, can I take more time? Can I take more time? No problem. I have no issues. Can I take more time to solve more questions? If you have no issues, then I will be here for you only. When students are interacting or students are solving questions, then it will feel better to take more time to give more time to the students. Yeah? Right. So because of you all are responding, actually, that's feeling good. Okay. So alpha, beta are the roots of the equation x square plus x sine theta minus 2 sine theta is equal to 0. Where theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2, you need to find alpha to the power 12 plus beta to the power 12 upon alpha to the power minus 12 plus beta to the power minus 12 into alpha minus beta to the power 24. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है बेटा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हो जाएगा क्वेश्चन. 2019 जेई में 2019 JEE main question है. How you can solve it? Just see. So given expression is given as alpha to the power 12. So I'm using the alpha to the power 12 plus beta to the power 12 upon. So can I write this as 1 upon alpha to the power 12 plus 1 upon beta to the power 12 into alpha minus beta to the power 24. Yes, I can write. So this becomes alpha to the power 12 plus beta to the power 12 upon, if I'll take the LCM in the denominator, what will happen? So this becomes alpha to the power 12 plus beta to the power 12 upon alpha to the power 12 into beta to the power 12. Sorry, beta to the power 12 into alpha minus beta to the power 24. Yes. So now, so if we'll take this numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator, so this becomes alpha to the power 12 plus beta to the power 12 into alpha into beta to the power 12. Okay, alpha to the power 12 into beta to the power 12. I'm taking this to the numerator. So in the denominator, what we are having? Alpha minus beta to the power 24. So finally, we are having this. Okay. So now, and also we are having in the denominator alpha to the power 12 plus beta to the power 12. So this term will be cancelled out. Yes or no? So what we are having now currently, we are having simply, after simplifying, we are having only alpha beta to the power 12 upon alpha minus beta to the power 24. Yes. So now, can you solve the question? You got the product of roots. You can got the product of roots. You know how to find the difference of roots, right? You know how to find the product of roots, and also you know how to find the difference of roots. Okay. So what is the quadratic equation? It is given x square. So tell me x square plus x sine theta minus 2 sine theta. I'm writing again x square plus x sine theta minus 2 sine theta. This is the quadratic equations. You need to find the product of roots. So product of roots becomes c by a minus 2 sine theta upon 1. So alpha into beta becomes minus 2 sine theta. And sum of roots. This is my product of roots. Then source, find source. Sum of roots is alpha plus beta, that is sine theta. Okay, so sum, we need the difference of roots. Huh? So difference of roots, that is alpha minus beta ka mod, which is on root of d upon mod a. Hai. So on root of d is b square minus 4ac, that is b square. So sine square theta minus 4 into 1 into minus 2 sine theta. So plus 8 sine theta. 8 sine theta on root of this upon mod a, that is 1. Right? So we got the difference of roots and also the product of roots. Product of root is minus 2 sine theta and difference of root is on root of sine square theta plus 8 sine theta. On root of sine square theta plus 8 sine square theta. Right? So now, if I ask you to find, okay, so you got mod of alpha minus beta is equal to on root of sine square theta plus 8 sine theta. So if I'll ask you to open the modulus, I'll ask you to open the modulus, it will be alpha minus beta will be square. You need to take the square now. So this will be this will be sine square theta plus 8. छोड़ो इसको बाद में देखते हैं. चलो solve this question. चलो ठीक है. So you need to find now alpha into beta to the power 12. That is alpha into beta we got, that is minus 2 into sine theta whole to the power 12 upon alpha minus beta to the power 24. So that is actually sine square theta plus 8 sine theta 24 है ना, to the power 1 by 2 whole to the power 24, right? Whole to the power 24. So this becomes 2 to the power 12 into sine ki power 12 theta upon this becomes sine square theta plus 8 sine theta to the power 12. So this is your answer now. This is given in the option. This is your answer, guys. Okay, see, you can check here. What is the correct option? 2 to the power 12 into sine. कुछ तो गलत किया है वो. Sine square plus theta plus 8 sine theta. तो ऑप्शन में कुछ गलती है. ठीक है, you need to check. So this is your answer actually. 2 to the power 12 upon sine theta plus 8 power 12. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. हाँ, so we got now, we got the product of roots as, yes, we got the product of roots as 2 sine theta. C may be the answer. Okay, check. C, 2 to the power 12 sine to the power 12 theta. How it can be cancelled? 2 to the power 12 plus sine theta plus 8. Okay, if I'll take common, huh? You are saying if you'll take the common sine theta, if you'll take the common sine theta. Okay, so let's check. 2 to the power 12 into sine 2 to the power 12 theta. If we take the common sine theta, so sine theta को common ले जाएंगे तो ये हो जाएगा sine की power 12 theta. This becomes sine theta plus 8. Oh, good, very good. So this will be cancelled out. So answer is 2 to the power 12 upon sine theta plus 8. Sandar, nice, good, very good. Yes, it's good. Yes, nice. The option is correct. Correct option is C. Wow, correct option is C. Good. चलो बहुत ही अच्छा है, शानदार आंसर है. Very good. चलो, shall I move to the next question? Is it done, guys? Is it done or not? Is it clear? This question came in 2019 JEE में ना. Tomorrow we'll discuss the previous year questions of complex number. Okay. Then clear है ना? चलो बढ़िया है, बहुत ही अच्छा है. So let's move to the next question. Whoa, my bad. This is a question. Okay, let's solve. If lambda be the ratio of the roots of the equation in x. Okay, so lambda be the ratio. If this is the equation 3n square x square. This is also 2000 JEE main का question है, 2000 I think 20. Okay, 20 or 21 का question. 3 into m square x square plus m into m minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation given, and it is saying lambda, if alpha beta are the roots of this equation, and it is saying lambda is the ratio of the roots. That means lambda is equal to alpha upon beta. So then you need to find the minimum value, the least values of n for which lambda plus 1 by lambda is equal to 1. Wow. We need to find the minimum value of m for which lambda plus 1 by lambda is equal to 1. Can you solve it? चलो, 2019 का JEE मेंस का क्वेश्चन है, ज्यादा कुछ मत सोचो. ये दिया है मुझे, lambda is equal to alpha by beta. Okay, and also it is given that lambda also, what are the given information? So first we will use that. So second information, it is given lambda plus 1 upon lambda is equal to 1. So if we'll take the LCM or substitute na, alpha upon beta plus beta upon alpha is equal to 1. So this becomes, if we'll take the LCM alpha beta, this will be alpha square plus beta square is equal to 1. Okay. Oh, so till now I can do the calculations. Alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta ka whole square minus 2 alpha beta upon alpha beta is equal to 1. So till now it is okay. Okay. So this becomes alpha plus beta ka whole square is equal to alpha beta plus 2 alpha beta, that is 3 alpha beta. So this is the relation I am getting here. Another relation I am getting here. So alpha plus beta is also given as sum of roots. Try to find this. Okay, chalo. So बाद में करते हैं. So equation, try to write the equations again. So equation is 3m square x square plus m into m minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation. So now if I'll ask you to find the sum of roots, the sum of roots will be m na, this is m into minus of m into m minus 4 minus of b upon a, that is 3m square. This is my sum of roots, and product of roots will be alpha beta is equal to 2 upon 3m square, right? So 2 upon 3m square. This is square, right? It is given as square. Check. No, it is not. M into m minus 4. So this becomes, ठीक है ना? This is okay. Now if you'll put here Uh, we got alpha plus beta. Anything we got? M square alpha plus beta is equal to 3 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is square is equal to 3 alpha beta. Right? So just try to manipulate all the calculations, you will get the answer. Whew. Okay. So here we got the values of alpha plus beta, right? So if we'll use this information in this equation, chalo, use करके देखते हैं भाई. So this becomes alpha plus beta. In place of alpha plus beta square, we are taking here m square. We are taking, we put this value m square into m minus 4 whole square upon 9m to the power 4 is equal to 3 into alpha beta. 3 into alpha beta is 2 upon 3m square. So 3 will be cancelled out. So this becomes m minus 4 whole square upon 9m to the power 4 is equal to 2 upon m to the power 4. So m to the power 4 will be cancelled out. So here I am getting finally m minus 4 whole square is equal to 18. Right? So m minus 4 whole square is equal to I am getting 18. So m minus 4 will be plus or minus under root of 18. So this is under root of 18 is through root 2. So plus or minus 3 root 2. Okay. So m minus 4 I am getting plus or minus 3 root. So m becomes 4 plus or minus 3 root. Right? So 4 plus or minus 3. So m, one values of m is 4 plus 3 root 2. Another value I am getting 4 minus 3 root. So which one is the least value? So this is least value. 4 minus 3 root 2 is the least value. So what is the answer? 4 minus 3 root 2. 4 minus 3 root 2. So option A is the correct one. Is it clear to all? Clear, guys? Everyone, YouTube guys, can you respond please in the chat box? Is it clear? Very good, very good, very good. Nice, nice. चलो ये हो गया सही. बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन था, है ना? Actually, it is a very beautiful question, है ना? Just see how many questions we have solved by using the roots, the relationship between roots and coefficient of roots, quadratic equations. So there are a lot of questions. You can get 80. I'm telling you, you can get more than 80 questions in last 3 years on roots and its coefficients. Right? So remember, Newton's method is necessary. Bhai, agar Newton method se question aa gaya na, if you will get a question from Newton methods, you will get, obviously you will get 4 marks. Right? And roots and its coefficient ke upar agar question aa gaya, you will get 4 marks. So maximum times the questions are coming from these concepts. One questions in last 3 years, one questions will actually came from location of roots. Very nature of roots, 5 to 6 questions came from nature of roots. Okay. So let's move to the next question. फिर से again, you need to use the Newton's method here also. Can you solve it? You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. Can you solve it? It's a very easy questions. 2000 JEE main का 2020 JEE main question है. Solve it. It is given that sum of roots is 1, product of root is -1. Then it is also given as Pn is equal to alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. And Pn minus 1 is given as 11. Pn plus 1 is 29. For some integral values n greater than equal to 1, then the value of Pn square. You need to find the value of Pn square. Guys, can you find? You think, you hope I will solve this question, or I will wait? I will solve or I will wait? No need to wait. हाँ solve. Time हो गया. थोड़ा last question. बता के चले जाइए. ठीक है. चलो. So solution of this question is, you know, if you have sum of roots and product of roots, you can easily form the quadratic equations. Yes or no? If you have sum of roots, if you know sum of roots and also product of roots, then you can easily form the quadratic equation, right? Yes, you are solving. Very good. Chalo. So quadratic equations will be x square minus sum of roots into x. So alpha plus beta into x plus product of roots is equal to g. This is my quadratic equation. So my quadratic equation, new quadratic equations will be x square minus x plus, sorry, minus 1. Minus 1 is equal to 0, right? So here in these equations, we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to minus 1. Okay, and we have given pn minus 1, pn minus 1 and pn plus 1, and pn is alpha to the power n plus beta to the power n. So pn minus 1 will be alpha to the power n minus 1 plus beta to the power n minus 1, which is given as 11. And pn plus 1 is alpha to the power n plus 1 plus beta to the power n plus 1, which is given as 29. So you need to find pn square, right? So first I am starting from, I am starting from the condition a into pn plus 1 plus b into pn plus c into pn minus 1 is equal to g. Now substitute all the values. A is 1, so this becomes pn plus 1. B is minus 1, this becomes pn minus pn, and c is also minus 1, this becomes minus pn minus 1 is equal to 0. And in the question it is given that pn minus 1 is 11 and pn plus 1 is 29. So this is 11 minus pn minus 29 is equal to 0. So this becomes pn is equal to 29 minus 29 plus 11, that is minus 18. So if pn is equal to, you are getting minus 18, then pn square will be 18 square, that is 324. This is your answer. How easy this question is. So 384 is your answer. It's a numerical question asked in 2020 JEE. Clear? Yes. Clear hai ki nahi, Siva? Yes. Smile face also is there. Who is this? Can you tell me what is your name? Is it clear? Yes, Siva. Very easy question. Very easy question. What I did? Are you solved or not? Okay, good. Very good. Chalo. Next question. Can you solve it? 2022 JEE मेंस का क्वेश्चन है. 2022 JEE मेंस का क्वेश्चन है. Can you solve it? Let P and Q be the two roots. P and Q be the two real roots of this equations, where sum of roots is given as 3, and it is given that P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4 is equal to 369. Then you need to find 1 plus 1 by P plus 1 by Q to the power minus 2. Okay, 2022 का JEE मेंस का क्वेश्चन है भाई. You can see here the solution is available because we don't have time. First, what we did? Yes, see, sum of root is given, that is 3, and also P to the power 4 plus Q to the power 4 is given as 369. Okay, so you need to find 1 upon P plus 1 upon Q whole to the power minus 2. Okay, so first, before find this, I am suggesting to find P plus Q whole square, that is 9, and P square plus Q square will be 9 minus 2PQ, using the algebraic identity, you can get it. You can take a screenshot of this question. Take a screenshot. It is an easy question. Just calculation is there, nothing else. Okay. Take a screenshot of these questions and try it in your home. Guys, take a screenshot. Yes. Very good. Take it. This is the solution. You can take also. Solution है. Quick. Oh. Done. ठीक है. Clear. चलो. Oh. JEE question है. It's a JEE question. Suppose k is greater than 0. Let C and D be the root of this quadratic equation, and AB be the root of this quadratic equation. So, then you need to. It is also given that A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 180. Then you need to find the value of k. It's a very it's a little lengthy question, but you can solve it also. And how? I'm telling you just method. Just actually it will take time. Take it as a homework. Try it at home. Homework le lo bhai. Okay. This is also. Here also you can use the method. This simple. Okay. It's a cubic equation and theory of equation. Use theory of equation. To find the sum of roots, product of roots, sum of roots, product of roots use करके try to solve this question. इजी क्वेश्चन है, हो जाएगा, डोंट वरी. कैसे करना है मैं बता दूंगा, नो प्रॉब्लम. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. बोलूं क्या? यू हैव टाइम? यू नीड टू सॉल्व मी. ओके, चलो देखो. सो गिवन इक्वेशन इज x क्यूब प्लस 2x स्क्वायर माइनस 4x प्लस 5 इज इक्वल टू 0. एक्चुअली इट्स अ JEE क्वेश्चन, मेंस क्वेश्चन नहीं है. दिस इज वन JEE क्वेश्चन. So we should focus on JEE mains first. And let the roots are alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay, alpha, beta, and gamma. So you need to find the value of this expression. Okay, so if alpha is the root of this equation, then alpha will satisfy this equation. Alpha plus 2 alpha square minus 4 alpha plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. Then can I write this as alpha cube plus 5, because we have a factor in the numerator. Alpha cube plus 5 is equal to, we are getting 4 alpha minus 2 alpha square, right? So here if we take 2 alpha as common, I'm getting 2 minus alpha. Okay, 2 minus alpha. So we need to find actually what we need to find. We have to find this. So if alpha cube plus 5, beta cube plus 5, and gamma cube plus 5 upon 13 alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. Okay. So in place of, we got here one relation, alpha cube plus 5. If alpha is a root of the given equation, then alpha cube plus 5 can be expressed as 2 alpha into 2 minus alpha. Similarly, beta cube plus 5 can be expressed as 2 beta into 2 minus beta. Similarly, gamma cube plus 5 will be, so replace all these values in the numerator. So alpha plus 5 can be written as 2 alpha into 2 minus alpha, 2 beta into 2 minus beta, 2 gamma into 2 minus gamma upon 13 into alpha into beta into gamma. Right? So here you can see alpha, beta, gamma, and this will be cancelled out. So what we are having, 8 upon 13 into 2 minus alpha into 2 minus beta into 2 minus gamma we are having, right? So the given quadratic, the given cubic equation is actually what it is given. The given cubic equation is x cube plus 2x square plus minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Right? So this is x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. So that means this can be, if alpha, beta, and gamma are root of this equation, cubic equations, can it be right as x into alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma? We can write or not? So at x is equal to 2, if I will put at x is equal to 2, देखो, how we can solve JEE advanced questions? And there is no way actually. Just you need to find the answer anyhow. If you put x is equal to 2, what you are getting? That is 8 on both sides. On both sides I am taking x is equal to 2. So it becomes 8 plus 8 minus 8. So this is 8 plus 8 minus 8 plus 5 is equal to 2 minus alpha into 2 minus beta into 2 minus gamma. Right? So this will be cancelled out. So this becomes 2 minus alpha into 2 minus beta, 2 minus alpha into 2 minus beta into 2 minus gamma I am getting, that is 30. Okay. So here I'm this value we are getting, it is actually 13. So if it is 13, so here to find the value we can substitute here 8 by 13. This value is 13. So answer is 8. This is your answer. Yes or no? So how the question looks like danger, right? The given question looks like very danger, but it is easy. It came in 2000. JEE advanced question. It's JEE advanced questions, and the answer is 8. Correct option is option B. Yes, is it clear? Shiva, clear है कि नहीं बोलो? Clear है? Guys, it's already 1.5 hours. Clear है कि नहीं? बोलो. ठीक है. So how many questions we are left with? Just take a screenshot of all those questions. This question, take a screenshot. This is homework questions. Try it at your home after the class. Take a screenshot. Okay. Next question, 2019 IIT JEE. है ना? 2019 IIT JEE. Yes, Shiva. Anything you need to say? My number is, I'm writing here my screen, 7008434541. This is my WhatsApp number. You can call it or message. Call or message. No problem. I have a lot of time now. I can spend time with you all. No problem. You can take call. You can have a call anytime. 7008434541. Right. So here you can take a screenshot of this question. Okay. So did you note the number? Shiva? Shiva, did you note the number? Okay. I'm reading it. Okay. So this is for your homework question. Next question. Thank you all. Thanks for your patience. You too take care, Shiva. It's a very long time. Actually, we have taken 1.5 hours. Namaste. Thanks for your patience. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. फिर मिलेंगे कल with complex number. Okay. We'll meet tomorrow with complex number. Chalo, bye bye. Yes. Thank you all. Take care, all of you. Okay. One suggestion. After this class, go to last year, 2023 first JEE mains quadratic equation questions. Try to solve all those questions. 2023, 2022, 2021. last 3 years 2023 January questions with 2020 का सारे quadratic equation का question, 2021 का भी questions. If you can solve 2020 also, so you can get you will get maximum 100 questions, 80 to 100 questions. If you are able to solve na, then must you will score 8 marks. I hope this year 2 questions will be coming from quadratic equations. Thank you. Solve a lot of questions. When you will solve a lot of numericals na, then the mathematical problem solving skill will be developed, right? Is it or not? So try to solve more and more questions. First understand all the concept and try to solve more and more questions. Whatever you may have. In YouTube there are lot of materials are available. In Google also there are lot of materials are available. Nothing is needed. Okay, everything is available, and if you need anything, just call me, just text me. I will share with you some